Welcome back to Ibetcha Salute the Capper, your go-to show for all things NBA prop betting, spreads, and straight-up predictions. I'm your host, and today we've got a heated matchup between the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Clippers. This game is set to go down Friday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Inglewood, California, and it's shaping up to be a crucial contest in the West. So, get ready for a deep dive into the stats, prop bets, and game predictions. Let's get it started. Segment 1, Game Breakdown. Alright, let's start by setting the stage. The Sacramento Kings, 8 and 7, are sitting at 10th in the Western Conference, while the Los Angeles Clippers, 9 and 7, are just a spot above them in 8th. Both teams are fighting for playoff positioning, so every win matters right now. The Clippers are coming into this one on a 5-game home win streak, so they'll be looking to keep that momentum rolling. They've been solid in division games too, with a 3-2 record in those matchups. On the other hand, the Kings have been a bit inconsistent lately with a 5-5 record in their last 10, but they're always dangerous, especially with their high-scoring offense. As we look at the key players, keep an eye on James Harden, who's been averaging 20.1 points for the Clippers. Now, Harden's shooting isn't exactly on fire at 37.2%, but he's still a primary offensive weapon. Meanwhile, the Kings' Domantas Sabonis is having a monster season, averaging 20.2 points and 12.5 rebounds. He's been the anchor for this Sacramento team, and he'll need to dominate in the paint if the Kings want a shot at winning. Segment 2, Team Trends and Matchups. Let's talk matchups. The Clippers are shooting 46.2% from the field, which is just above the Kings' defensive average of 45.5%, so LA will likely have some decent looks in this one. But Sacramento has been efficient offensively, shooting 48.9% from the field, which is a lot higher than what the Clippers' opponents are shooting against them at 46.1%. One thing to note is the Kings' scoring in the paint. They're averaging 48.8 points per game in the paint, led by De'Aaron Fox, who's scoring 13.6 points per game inside. That could be a key factor because the Clippers' defense has been good this year even without Leonard, whose absence is big for LA, both defensively and offensively, so we might see more opportunities for Fox and Sabonis down low. Let's not forget about the Clippers' defense, though. They've held opponents to an average of 107 points per game in their last 10 games, so they're still capable of getting stops when it counts. But again, without Leonard, it might be harder for them to match up against Sabonis and Fox. Segment 3, Prop Bet Picks. Now, let's dive into some prop bets for this game. As always, we're looking for value, so let's see where we can find some winning plays. Prop Bet 1. First up, I'm eyeing De'Aaron Fox over 20-plus points. With the Kings' focus on getting to the rim and Fox leading the charge, I'm expecting him to hit the over on his points total tonight. Look for a line around 23.5 points for Fox. He's been playing with a chip on his shoulder lately and without Kawhi, there won't be that same level of defensive pressure on him. Prop Bet 2. Next, let's take a look at Domantas Sabonis for rebounds plus points if he does play tonight. Sabonis is a double-double machine. I'm expecting him to gobble up those boards all night long, especially with the Kings attacking the paint. Prop Bet 3. For a value pick, let's look at James Harden's 6+ assist. The line is usually around 7.5 assists. Even though Harden's shooting hasn't been great, he's still facilitating at a high level, and with the Kings' defense focused on stopping him from scoring, I expect him to dish out a lot of assists tonight. Segment 4, Moneyline and Spread Prediction. Now, let's talk about the moneyline and spread. The Kings are favored by -3.5, and the over/under is set at 224.5 points. First, I'm going to lean toward the Clippers covering the spread at +3.5. DeRozan and Sabonis are set to return for this game. As for the over/under, that's a tough one. The Kings have been scoring a lot, but they also give up a lot of points. The Clippers have been solid defensively, but they can get into high-scoring affairs. I'm going with the over on the 224.5 points. Both teams can get hot on offense, and I think this game sees some high-scoring stretches. Segment 5, Final Thoughts and Closing. To wrap it up, this game is going to be a fun one to watch. The Clippers are going to be without Kawhi and Norm for tonight's game. Good luck with your bets, and as always, salute the capper.